Well, welcome back to Dunkirk Dunes. This is Germany turn 5. And I have 93 to spend, with flush with all the money that came in from London. Um, Here's what I'm going to purchase. One mech for 4, a submarine for 6, 9 infantry for 27, 2 fighters for 20, 2 destroyers for 16, and then we are repairing the London factory and 3 guys, which makes a total of 19, to be able to do that. And then I've got 1 left out of the 93. All those purchases add up to 92. So as far as combat movements, there's a few things that we're going to do here. One, we're going to be attacking the 1 Soviet infantry there in Finland. We're also going to be attacking the 7 Soviet infantry there in eastern Poland. We're going to be making a strategic bombing raid on the factory in Rostov. And I think those are essentially the attacks. I think everything else is just shuffling things around for non-combat. So as far as combat movements go, these 2 bombers here that are in Germany are going to be going 1 into Hungary, 2 into Romania, 3 into the Black Sea, 4 into where the Rostov factory is. And so they've got 2 left. There we go. And I guess G.I. Joe does have a fighter there. I did not ask him if he wanted to intercept. I suspect he will not want to intercept just because it would be my 2 against his 1. But G.I. Joe, if you do want to intercept, we can certainly roll that out. Then we've got, let's see, so I can pull off that arrow. Is the Finland attack. So these guys in Norway, I believe I've got 5 there, are just going to walk into Finland. And then one of these tactical bombers from Scotland is going to go 1 into 111, 2 into 112, 3 into Norway, 4 into Finland. And he left from an air base, so he will have 1 left. Okay, he's going to land in Norway. Let's see. And then kind of the big one, I suppose. We're going to have 4 infantry marching from Hungary into eastern Poland. And then these 3 tactical bombers from western Germany are going 1, 2, 3 into eastern Poland. And they're each going to have 2 left because they left from an air base. So they've got 2. And these other 2, these are heavy bombers, leaving from Germany 1, 2 into eastern Poland, so he'll have 4 left. And this guy leaving from western Germany, 1, 2, 3, but he left from an air base, so he also has 4 left. They'll be in there for that attack as well. Okay, so we can pull off those arrows. And I think that is it for actual combat. Maybe I've already pulled out the dice for the eastern Poland one, so maybe we'll do that first. And in the BBR, these heavy bombers only are around for 1 round of combat. They don't get to stay beyond that. But so what I'm going to have is actually You know what? We should probably do the strategic bombing raid first here on Rostov. I think technically we're supposed to do those first. I don't know that it matters much, but so I'm assuming G.I. Joe is that you're not gonna intercept. If you do want to intercept, let me know, and we can roll that. I would be rolling 2 and you would be rolling 1. But assuming you're not going to do that, what we would have here first is the built-in anti-aircraft fire from the Rostov factory, and we'll see if my luck runs out here, but here's the anti-aircraft fire from the factory. Okay, 2 misses. It makes me nervous every time I do that. Okay, so since these are heavy bombers, they each get to roll 2 dice. So let me grab, so I've got 4 dice here. This is for damage on the factory. Wow, okay. So we've got 7, 8, 9, and then we're supposed to add 2 for each bomber. So that would be, we're at 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that'll be 13 damage. And I just got to show you this. Look at all the reds. I'm all full of reds. I think Doug over at HBG must have seen or heard about my last video, and he sent me a pack of red chips. It was such a nice surprise from him. Thank you very much, Doug. You certainly didn't need to do that. I really appreciate it, though. So here we go. 13 damage on the factory in Rostov. Okay. So now we can go ahead and roll the other battles. So maybe we'll save our big battle for last. Let's do our Finland battle. So I have a tactical bomber, which would be a 3, and then I've got 5 infantry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 1s. Okay, and I just need 1 hit. I got my 1 hit. Okay, good thing I brought the tactical bomber. Okay, so we'll roll for the defending Soviet guy there. 1 at 2. You got a miss. Okay, so we'll take the Soviet infantry out, and that will be reverting back to the Germans. Okay, so now we're ready for the main event here, the big battle. So I have coming in 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 at 1. My 4 infantry. I have 3 tactical bombers, each at 3, and I can't target select the infantry. And then my heavy bombers each roll 4 dice, so that's 8 at 2. Okay, and of course all those green dice will come out if we need to go to a second round here. So here we go. I'm hoping for 7. We're close to it. Oh, very nice. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is really good. Okay, that's all we need. So there are 7 Russian defenders there. So he's going to get to roll 5, 6, 7 at 2 for defense. That one is cocked, but I think if you shake it, you know what? I'll roll it again. I thought it would roll as a hit, or flip over as a hit. You know what? I just hit that other one. I can't really remember what I had there, but I'm going to count that G.I. Joe as a hit for you. I think it was a little iffy to begin with, but we're going to count that as 3 hits. If on the replay it looks like I messed that up in my own favor, let me know. But otherwise, let's just count that as 3 hits. And so I'm going to take out 3 of the German infantry, which will leave 1 German infantry, and the 7 Soviets are now gone. Okay. All right. Now I think we just need to land some planes and then non-combat some stuff. So land some planes. I think we're going to go ahead and these tacticals here have 2, but I think I'm going to actually just land them in Romania. Okay, takes care of that. And the German bombers, let's see, these ones right here, they have 2 left. They're going to go 1 into the Black Sea, 2 into Romania. I'm going to land those in Romania. It's about to get a little crowded here, I think, in Romania. Okay. The fighter, of course, that has 1 left, or tactical, he has to go back to Norway. The heavy bombers there in eastern Poland that have 4 left, I'm going to send them, let's see, I think I'm going to send them to Western Germany. 1, 2, 3, yeah, they can totally do that. Okay, and then let's see, check that off. Okay, so also marching here into Romania, pretty much everything that you see there in Hungary right now is going to go down into Romania. It's going to get crowded. Okay, and then I can actually rail 5 more units out of Germany. That's 5. So I'm going to rail those 5 also into Hungary, or sorry, Romania. Okay. And then let me just see what else I need to do here. I'm gonna move 1 guy from Germany into Western Germany. The rest of these that are in Germany are just going to go ahead and march decide which way I want them to go. I think I'm going to send them into Hungary. I'll send these two up into Poland, along with maybe this anti-aircraft gun here. These artillery that are in Western Germany, we'll send two of those up into Poland. We'll send, that's railing them into Poland. The other two, I'm going to rail 1, 2, 3 into Romania. Okay. And then other movements. So our fleet here that we have in C-Zone 109 is going to pull back to 112. And they're going to bring the tanks with them. These tanks are all here in Western Germany. Okay. One of the tanks actually I'm going to offload in Norway instead of Western Germany. C-Zone 112 touches both of those, so that's not a problem. Okay, we bought down the damage on that, all 10 of it, so I can pull that off. This tactical bomber in Scotland is going to take off 1 into 111, 2 into 112, 3 into Western Germany, 4 into Northern Italy, and there is an air base where he left from. So he's going to land 5 right here on the aircraft carrier in 97. Okay. So that takes care of him. And let's see. Anything else we want to do? We could rail this, or it doesn't have to rail, you can just move into Northern Italy. And this Holland, actually, how do I want to do that? So the one that was in France, I'm going to go 1, 2, he's going to rail into Yugoslavia. The one that's in Holland will move into Western Germany. And the one that is in Western Germany is going to move down to Northern Italy. Okay. And I think that's pretty much going to be it. I think we've moved nearly everything we've got. Okay, let's go ahead and flip. So Eastern Poland and then Finland. So that's going to be a up 3, down 3 for the Russians, Germans. So I have Russia at 35. Down 3 would put them at 32. Germany I have at 52. Up 3 would put them at 55. Okay. So I think we're about done there. Now we just need to place our purchases, I think. We'll start with this. So 7 of the infantry are going to go here on the factory, major factory in Western Germany. Okay. And then the 2 destroyers and the submarine are also going to be built in the factory there in Western Germany. They're going to come out here on Sea Zone 112. All right. Okay. Let's see. The 2 fighters, I'm going to build those. I think the 2 fighters I will build on the factory, maybe in France. Do I want to do that? Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. Okay. And let's see. So then I've got 5 more infantry and a mech. I think I will build those on the factory in Berlin. Thinking about if I really want to put those fighters on the factory in France, because I could build them in Berlin. I might like that better. I think I am going to do that. I'm going to build those 2 fighters there in Germany. So that would have been 5, 6, 7. I just placed 8 on Germany. Oh, sorry. Of course, these 3 were meant to go here on the London factory. Okay. And I'm placing the rest here in Berlin. All right, I think we're ready for a recap. So yes, I've placed everything. I got my $1 left. Okay, so London, I have 3 infantry. Sea Zone 112, I have 7 transports, 1 submarine, 4 destroyers, 1 aircraft carrier with 2 fighters on board. Norway, I've got a tank and a tactical bomber. Denmark, I have an anti-aircraft gun. Western Germany, I have 7, 8, 9 infantry. There should be 8 tanks there. Yes, I've got 8 tanks there. And an anti-aircraft gun and 2 heavy bombers. Northern Italy, I've got an anti-aircraft gun. Southern Italy, I've got a fighter. Yugoslavia, I've got an anti-aircraft gun. Greece, I have an infantry. Berlin itself, I have 2 fighters, mechanized infantry, and 2 infantry. Poland, I have 2 infantry, 2 artillery, and an anti-aircraft gun. Finland, I have 5 infantry. Eastern Poland, I have 1 infantry. And Romania, I've got, let's see, so that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's hard to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 plus 5, so 21 infantry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 artillery. 1 mechanized infantry that's hiding there. 1 German anti-aircraft gun. I've got 3 tactical bombers and 2 heavy bombers. And I think that is it. I think I've gone through everything. So let's do the income. So I've got Germany at 55 on the income tracker, and don't have any of those bonuses. No, no, no. I know that there is one here that is, here it is. Here we go. This is what we do have. Germany controls both Denmark and Norway, while Sweden is neither pro-Allied nor Allied-controlled. So we get 5 for that, and then Germany controls London, so we get another 5 for that. So we're at 55, and then we get 10 more. So we're going to collect 65, plus the one that I carried over. So we've got 65 plus 1 makes 66 for Germany for next turn. All right. Let me just make sure I didn't miss any convoys. While I'm thinking about convoys, on my Italy turn, it was pointed out to me I did not notice that Syria is under convoy from that great big British fleet there. And so Italy is going to lose 1 of the income that they collected last time. So I'm going to pull off 1 from Italy. So Italy, instead of having 18, they have 17. Okay. I'm just looking for other... I don't believe there are any other convoys that would affect the Germans here. So I think that's it. Thanks for watching. And we're on to Soviets turn 5.